Hey guys, Jag, let me start by talking about how we mentally prepared from the day one we are born, how we take on the values, and how we take everything from the people we are very close to, like our families, our parents, our friends, a group of people we've grown up with. So, what happened in a society? You got to look back. So, if you're working on something today, if you're working on a business idea, if you're working on a job for somebody else, you're trying to get out of that job and create your own world, and something is happening and you haven't been able to do it so far, there is a huge reason behind it. If you or you've been working for somebody else for a long time and you're trying to create your own business and you haven't been able to successfully create $1 million business in last many years, there is something fundamentally missing. And I want to talk about that big fundamental missing part today. So listen this video really carefully because I'm going to share something which not that many people know that, and this is one of my discoveries. After failing 13 startups and ended up selling my last business for more than 3 million, and now doing this business, which is going to be nearly $1 million less than 1 year. And there is a reason behind it, right? So it's not that I'm the unique guy, I'm doing something very unique stuff. There is a reason behind it. And I've learned these skills and techniques from the people who are bigger than me, who actually taught me these stuff. So one of the biggest things I talk about is how differently people like, job mindset think, and where their mindset is, and what the effort and the things they energy put in place is one of the biggest thing. Is let me show you and draw something. So this is what happened with people like us, right? Like when I was growing up, my mom worked for somebody else. My family friends, my uncles, my everybody else in our family or in our neighborhood, they worked for somebody else. Even my teachers worked for somebody else. My music teacher was an employee. My sports teacher, my coach was an employee. The guy who, when I went to the university, I was learning to become an accountant. That guy who was teaching me was an accountant, but was working for somebody else as well. So most of my life, and you probably can relate to that as well, that most of our life is people who are around us, they all work for somebody else. And the reason for that is we all, and this is the employee mindset, we all actually look into this thing called skill. We believe that we need to have more skills. We believe that we need to learn something more. We believe that we need to go to the university. We need to acquire the skill, whether it's accounting or learning to develop a website. We believe that we need this thing called skill set. If we don't have that university degree, if I don't have this skill set, I might not have a job or might not make a business. So this is what happens when we're trying to create a business based on that. You think that you need that skill set. You think that you need to become something to run this business, right? So let me explain this, the different mindset. There is a new thing called the market. And here is service or product. So there are three things what we need in the world, right? If you want to create a business, you need to have three things. One is you and your skill set. This is here. The second thing is the market, which is our market where we're selling. The other one is your product and services, whatever you're offering for them, whether you're offering a consulting services, advising, or you're selling any products. These things stay there, right? These are the three things in the market. So what happens is that employee, we all look at this thing. I need to be more skilled. I need to go to the university, get a degree. I need to have certain skills. I need to know how to build a website. I need to know how to sell. I need these skills. We always talk about and I. All the time. This is what happens. We all talk about I. And this is what I was doing as well. Always talking about me. Uh, there's a thing called market here. So what happened in a normal scenario? You get skilled and say, I know now how to do an accounting stuff. Market, give me a job. So what we do is we try to force our learning to the market, saying, Now I know IT, now I know how to build a website, now I know how to do this because I've got the skill, give me a job. But the market doesn't work this way. Market works the other way around. Um, Market is they have a certain needs, they have a certain wants, they have a certain desires. Because market's got a certain needs and wants and desires, they don't care about your skill set. They're looking for who can solve their problem quicker and faster. So what the millionaire people do, the mindset, the people who are running the businesses, they start from here, from this side. They think, they find out that what actually market wants first. They don't care what skill set they have. Skill set is not the number one thing for them. They think that, they know that really well, that market is the number one thing. Market need to tell them what I need. When market tells them that I need this, then they go acquire that skill set. Then they go and acquire that skill set and find out what do I need. Then they find this product or service, whatever it is, and they deliver to the market. They don't do the other way around. They don't get skilled. They don't go to 2 years at university and do the masters and say, now I need to go and sell this masters to somebody else. They go and find out in the market what do people want, and then they get the skills based on that. Then they give that product or service to the people in the market. Biggest thing ever, right? So don't waste your time learning all the time without speaking to your market. Speak to your market, ask them what they want, and then give it to them. Biggest learning ever. Hope this was useful, and thank you for watching.